When I was watching Drishyam 2, I was constantly thinking to myself how these films are eerily similar to so many crimes that keep happening in real life. After all, real imitates real life always, and the Aftab Poonawala Shraddha Walker case is a classic example of that. But whatever you have heard so far about Aftab killing Shraddha in the heat of the moment may all seem quite unbelievable now when we tell you the shocking and damning incidents that are now cropping up from the past. You will be surprised to know that Shraddha had been enduring torture at the hands of her boyfriend Aftab since quite some time now, and a friend of hers says Aftab had tried to strangle her 3 to 4 times in the past as well, but for reasons best known to Shraddha, she had chosen to continue living with him. This despite another shocking revelation that her father Vikas has now made. We will tell you all about that a little later, but for now, listen to this. Aftab tried to cover up Shraddha's killing by removing all the material evidence, but as they say in most of these shady Bollywood crime films, कातिल चाहे कितना भी शातिर क्यों ना हो, वो कोई ना कोई गलती जरूर करता है. So just like that cliche, Aftab also left some digital trace which the police used to get to the truth in this case and expose the lies told by Aftab. Let me explain. During Delhi Police's initial investigation, Aftab Amin told the police that Shraddha had left his flat on 22nd May after the two had a big fight. Back then, he said that Shraddha had left all her belongings in his flat and only carried her mobile phone while leaving. He further claimed that since then, the two have not come into contact at all. However, while checking the phone call records of Aftab and Shraddha and while investigating the locations of these phone calls and the phone, the police uncovered the truth. The police obtained the bank statement of both Shraddha and Aftab, which showed a transaction of 54,000 rupees from Shraddha's net banking account app to Aftab's account on May 26th. Now Aftab says that this is the money Shraddha owed him and wasn't returning. But this is the transaction that exposed Aftab lies, in which he previously stated that Shraddha was unreachable after 22nd May and that he was not in contact with her. Then how did the bank transfer happen? I'll explain to you. Upon tracing the location of this bank transaction that happened on 26 May from the app on the phone of Shraddha, it turned out to be the Mehrauli police station area. This made the police question Aftab that if Shraddha took her phone while leaving, how can its location be traced to the same flat from where she was missing? To this, Aftab obviously had no answer and ultimately he confessed to his crime after further questioning by the police. In fact, there are some chilling reports that also claim that Aftab told the police about his plans to kill Shraddha more than a week before the murder. As per an ANI report, Aftab told the police, "I had made up my mind to kill Shraddha even a week before 18th of May. Even on that day, we had a big fight. I was determined to kill her, but suddenly she became quite emotional and started crying, so I held back for later." As per the police, Aftab was high on marijuana when he killed Shraddha, and after doing that, he kept smoking it sitting beside her lifeless body all night. He reportedly also disposed some of her parts in Dehradun and not just in Mehrauli in Delhi as reported earlier. And here's how he tried to fool everyone after Shraddha was no more. Aftab told the police that he kept Shraddha's Instagram account updated for a month, all the way up till June. In order to keep her alive in the eyes of her family and friends, he even messaged from there. But now the question is, did Shraddha see all of this coming? It has now been revealed that back in 2019, when her mother was alive, Shraddha had confided in her and told her that Aftab used to torture her physically and mentally. And after her mother died, Shraddha even told this to her father Vikas, who like any other father asked her to leave Aftab and come back, but Shraddha did not listen to him. In fact, Shraddha's father says he did not even know that his daughter had run away to Delhi with Aftab and was living in with him at a rented flat in Mehrauli, where she eventually met such a gruesome end. But the shockers don't just end here. There are more people who are aware of the ground reality of Shraddha's life, and now they are also under the scanner. And they are none other than Aftab's parents, who are now missing. Yes, Aftab's family is not traceable at the moment. They lived in Mira Road at Unique Park Society for about 20 years, but just 20 days before Shraddha's murder came to light, they somehow got a whiff of the impending danger and vacated the flat and left. No one knows where they are now. The flat in the residential society in Mira Road is locked as per the neighbors who spoke to PTI. However, there is another report that claims that during this Diwali, Aftab's family shifted to a 2-bedroom flat on the 11th floor of a residential society in Mira Road. The neighbors said that they would only see Aftab's parents when they would come out of their flat to dump the garbage, but now that flat is locked and no one knows where Aftab's family is. If any of you have any details about them, then you can contact the nearest police station. After all, people living in Mira Road may have come in contact with them. As per Karan, a former colleague of Shraddha, Aftab's family knew about their frequent fights. In 2020, Shraddha had suffered bruises and severe pain due to Aftab's torture, but she did not press charges against Aftab as his family intervened. His family assured her that Aftab would not move out and things will be alright. And now, let us tell you what Vikas, Shraddha's father, had said. He said that he had approached Aftab's family in 2020 to get the two married. But Aftab's family not only flatly rejected the offer but also warned him to never come to their house again. Vikas feels that if Aftab's parents had agreed to get them married back then, his daughter would have been alive today. Because after all, what could have stopped someone like Aftab, who had made up his mind to take a life by following crime shows and also searching details about how to commit one? Among the many things that Aftab searched on Google was the 2010 Anupama Gulati murder case before going about his blood-curdling crime that has left the nation in shock. This case was equally depraved and terrifying. A man called Rajesh Gulati killed his wife Anupama, dismembered her body into 72 pieces, stored the body parts in a freezer and disposed them at several places across Uttarakhand capital, Dehradun. The couple even had 2 children. Now all eyes on Aftab's narco test that might happen today. And there are also reports that if Delhi police isn't able to make a significant breakthrough in this case soon, it might be transferred to CBI. There is a lot that is being reported about this case, every single detail, every single move now, and shocking new discoveries are being made. But the big question is, do you think Shraddha could have been saved? Do you think this crime could have been avoided? Let us know in the comments. You can directly connect with us on Instagram and on Facebook. It's @ReviewRon. It's @Ronak Kotecha on Twitter, where a lot of details about this case are posted because I cannot do that here on YouTube because of its guidelines. But as always, you can like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you find our videos worth it over here, because they are detailed, they are well researched, and we only give you verified news. But as always, even if you don't do any of these things, thank you so much for watching this one. Please take care of yourself and those around you. Jai Hind.